Welcome to English with Leanne. Today I am at the Presidio National Park in San Francisco. Right here you can see the background of San Francisco behind me, but I'll pop up a picture real quick. Right here is the Golden Gate Bridge, which is just a little ways away from me, so you can see that here too. And today we have both a phrasal verb and an idiom, because I want to make sure you know the difference between the two. And our phrasal verb is to get ahead. And when we use this, we have multiple definitions, as always. And to get ahead, this is going to have a physical meaning, which might be one that you are more familiar with. And that is to get in front of, to get ahead. So when we use this as a physical definition, you might say, okay, quietly go around that side trail, then come back to our trail and make sure that you get ahead of little Johnny. And then you can hide some seashells for him to find. So here you were physically getting in front of someone. And this in front of or ahead is something that's going to be familiar in all of our definitions. Our next definition is to succeed at work or at what you are doing. If you want to get ahead, listen to me. And that's if you want to succeed, if you want to do really well, listen to me. But this example also works for another definition, which is to surpass. And so this is like to get ahead, but it's not physical. It could be financially with money. So we need to get ahead. Then we'll be able to buy a house. And there you're saving up more money than you need, but you can also say, listen to me if you want to get ahead. And that means if you want to do better than everyone around you, to do better than your colleagues. When you're in competition with them, you might want to get ahead, so you're the one who will get the promotion. So that has to do with surpassing or being ahead of in life, not physically, but in status, money. So those are some of our other definitions. Our last definition of to get ahead as the phrasal verb is to take preventative action. That normally means to act before something becomes a problem. And when you act before something becomes a problem, you get ahead of the problem. So you might say, we need to talk to John and get ahead of the scandal because something bad happened. It's going to be in the news, or maybe a politician wants to get ahead of some bad news that might cause problems for him. So that would be another use of to get ahead. So you'll notice that he might want to get ahead of a problem, but when we use to get ahead of yourself, now we have an idiom. So to get ahead of yourself is to be thinking too far in advance, to be acting too early. So this is one that we'll use a lot when we're telling someone a story and we're going and all of a sudden we go, sorry, let me back up. I got ahead of myself. And that's saying that I started talking too far into the story, telling you the story too far ahead, and now I need to back up because I forgot to tell you something. Another one might be like, okay, I need to do this to succeed at work, or I need to do this to get ahead at work. Oh, wait, I can't do that yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to do this, this, and this first. So as an idiom, it means to be acting too soon. So when we think of the idiom and we're thinking about the phrasal verb to get ahead, you have this in front of. Is your thinking in front of yourself? Are you physically in front of yourself? So think of all these different uses. I'll go ahead and put the definitions off to the side here so you can take a look at them. And hopefully, if you come to California and San Francisco, you can visit this national park and try to use one of these phrasal verbs or the idiom. Good luck.